check that out. Hi, I'm Harry. Welcome to my channel. I'm back at Pawtuckaway State Park, one of my favorites, and I've added something special to my camping gear this year, a trailer. So we'll do a lot of talking about that. So let's get in and get set up. Well, now that we're parked, let's set everything up and clean up the site from the last slob that was here. When I first got the Spyder, I welcomed having the extra space. After riding gull wings for 20 years and seeing the luggage continue to shrink, it was nice to get some of it back. But I still had stuff tied all over to the bike. So I said, well, let's embrace the space and we'll see what happens. So the first thing I did was to put a trailer hitch on the bike and then started looking for a trailer. So this is what I ended up with. This is a CycleMate Wind Raider. I'm very happy with it. It has a tremendous amount of space. It trailered nicely. Now that we've got the site set up, it's tea time. And I've got to pull out something that the trailer allows me to bring, a full-size Coleman stove. I did have one little anomaly to start the day. Just before I left, I went and checked the pressure in all the tires. I found out the trailer tire, that the nipple, the nozzle was it was done. It was leaking, and on my way up here, I stopped at this Country Tire. Just a clunky little hole-in-the-wall guys were great. They did it right then and there. It took 5 minutes. They only charged me $5. They were awesome. I'm always looking for good ways to start a fire, and I found a little technique that I wanted to share with you. It's I just use one piece of fatwood, and bringing the trailer, I can bring extra stuff, and so I've been able to bring some kindling, some fatwood. So let's get this fire started here. Okay, this is where I'm going bold and saying that I can start this with a single piece of fatwood. So we're going to stick this down in here. Make sure this is all nice and tight. And we're going to come around over here. I'm going to get this fatwood going and see if we can get a fire started. So. Well, there you go. Single piece of fatwood. Another thing that the trailer lets me bring. When I decided I'd start pulling a trailer, I said it really has to count for something. So I came down to three things that I wanted to do. It was safety, comfort, and food. So as an example, on the safety side, I can bring a full-sized bear spray instead of one of these little pocket things that I don't know that they'll even scare the bear. The other thing on the comfort side is I can bring my full-size table instead of the little small one. Well, pulling a trailer, as we said earlier, has those three things, and one of them is food. And I love to cook in camp. Just because you're camping doesn't mean you need to eat crummy food. So I'm trying something new tonight. I'm using this camp oven. I've owned this thing for probably 15 years. Let's put it to use. I'm going to try to make a pizza. It's one of the things the trailer allows you to bring. And so we'll set this up, and we've got the coals looking pretty good. And then I'll show you the rest of the setup as it comes. Okay, well, what we're going to do is I bought some pizza dough. It was yesterday, so it has puffed up a little bit. I made this little pan, if you want to call it that, out of a couple of aluminum pie plates so that it'll fit in this oven. So one of the things that the trailer allows you to do is to bring bigger, better stuff. And I have a shovel that I'll be able to use for the fire. I had always had a little trowel, like a garden trowel, and it was okay most of the time, but we ran into a trip last year where I needed a little more shovel. And so we'll have this tonight to deal with the coals, and hopefully we'll make a pizza. Let's see what happens. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I'm gonna put a few coals on top. Okay, so it has a dial on it, a thermometer. We'll see what happens next. Well, okay, well let's give it a go. Let's try to make a pizza. The oven is heating up. Again, this is an experiment, so we'll share that together. So I just want to tear off a hunk of this. All right. I'm always afraid of tearing this stuff. Slow and steady wins the race. Okay, now, all right, now I'm doing things out of order here. I'm gonna spray this. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, let's put this in the oven for a few minutes to see where you end up. Okay, the thermometer on this thing says 500 degrees. Well, opening this door is going to reduce that pretty quickly. So let's get this in here, and if it's really 500 degrees, we'll just give that a couple of minutes. Oh, all right. Well, let's. Yeah, this thing's puffing up. Let's get this out of here and get it put together as a pizza. Okay, we kind of pre-baked. All right, we've sort of pre-baked our dough, which I think is a good thing to do. So now let's cheese on it. This is mozzarella cheese. It's shredded, low moisture, whole milk. And now one for me. All right, folks. Well, we're gonna give it a go. Here we go. It seems to be doing okay. Get it in here. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna watch your arms here. All right. All right, folks. Well, we'll step away. Well, let's take a quick peek inside. See where we're at. It's been 5 minutes. Oh yeah, that baby is done. Holy cow. Let's let me just take it out. You won't believe it. I'm in shock myself. So okay, folks, check that out. Okay, there it is. A pizza in the oven, and take a shot of that. Now I'll give it a taste test. Oh yeah, so that was 5 minutes. That what it said was 5. Well, maybe it was a couple minutes longer. 6 or 7 minutes after I pre-baked the crust. I know it's just blasphemous using a knife and fork, but there we go. Not bad. Not bad underneath. Couldn't check that out. Yeah, pizza and camp. Who knew? Well, oh man, I'm gonna eat the rest of this. Be making a pizza in the fire with this collapsible oven. Terrific, Coleman oven. Really amazing on the coals. I put some coals on top. 500 degrees, so it said. Delicious. Really stellar pizza. I'm kind of shocked that it came out so good. Just plain old pizza dough. I made my own little pan. Excellent. So let's eat some more. Wow. Unbelievable. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Well, I got to tell you, at the risk of overeating, I'm going to make another one. I don't have to eat it all. All right, let's see if we can freshen up these coals underneath here and on top. All right, well, that's heating up. Let's go make another pizza. Oh, yeah. Can you see that? Can you? Oh, yeah, it's hot. Oh, yeah, look at that, baby. Oh, yeah. Almost can't believe it. We're 2 for 2. This looks great. I'm gonna take a little bite here. Wow. The oven, total success. 2 pizzas, 2 great pizzas. Just great. The pan, the little pizza pan that I made. Thanks for joining me for dinner. Almost can't believe it.
Well, just like last year, somebody tried to get into my cooler.
Well, good morning. One of the things I forgot was my eggs and some English muffins. So in the meantime, I still have some pizza dough left. So we're gonna throw this on the grill here as my morning fire is dying out. Threw some olive oil on here, and let's see if we can make it work. Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, it looks like it's plumped up nicely. Let's flip it over here. Oh yeah, check it out. This thing looks like it's done. We're just gonna pop it off here. Oh yeah, check this out. Gonna put just some regular old butter on it here. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, hot, hot, hot. All right, we're just gonna. I actually made bread. It's bubbly up. Yeah, a little doughy inside, maybe. A little hot, maybe a little higher off the coals. Let's go. Wow, that's killer. We'll do again. Here's a comfort item, a doormat. More space allows me to bring something a little special. Here's the safety item, fire extinguisher. And we got a couple potatoes in there, as you can see here and here. We've got some broccoli in foil, and we've scrubbed and greased the thing, and now we're gonna throw the steaks on. Don't let that, yeah, there's a pull. I got bug spray. Here we go, sir. I'm plopping this on your plate. All right.
I know, right?
Brontosaurus burger.
Oh, look at the size of that baby.
All right, roasted broccoli. I can smell it too. It's
Yeah, baby.
it's gonna be good.
Want to open this sucker? Oh wow, triple layer.
As far as I'm concerned, this is really the best way to start a fire. Charcoal lighter fluid.
Well, we've come to the end of another camping adventure here at Pawtuckaway State Park in Nottingham, New Hampshire. But one of the big things is the trailer. I'm loving the trailer. It allows you to bring better stuff, not just more stuff. So another one's in the books. If you like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.